And we're live. Is it really coming home? The performance today, what happened? England were absolutely embarrassing. And who's to blame for this game? Southgate. Southgate, I don't know if you are the one, and you definitely did not turn me on today, Southgate. What were you doing benching Jack Grealish? Jackie Boy on the bench, Jadon Sancho on the bench. Absolutely diabolical performance tonight at Wembley. And we were playing at home. Embarrassing. Right off the bat, we had chances, didn't pocket our chances. Raheem Sterling playing 90 minutes of football was absolutely embarrassing and criminal. Raheem Sterling should have been subbed off early on in the game. However, Southgate, again, poor tactics, poor substitutions, very late substitutions. When Phil Foden played much better football than Raheem Sterling, who did Southgate take off? He took off Phil Foden and kept on Southgate. Southgate kept on Raheem Sterling for 90 minutes of football. Absolutely embarrassing. That first half, England, the first 10 minutes of the game, England were pressing, dominating the pitch, however, couldn't break through and couldn't get through Scotland's six at the back. It was very embarrassing. We did play awful. I agree with you, Drexler. And Drexler, as a Spurs fan, I believe you are a Spurs fan. Casper, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're well. Hopefully you had fun playing football. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry, I just decided to go live very quickly. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is just going to be a quick one. My match reaction. I'm surprised I stayed awake for that game. Looks like Harry Kane didn't even turn up yet again. Big up, Antonio. I hope you're well, mate. Harry Kane, classless performance. Didn't deserve to be on the pitch. And for Czech Republic coming up, I don't want to see him on that team sheet. Although he is a world-class player, it seems like he's playing too deep because of Southgate's tactics. And this jersey, I don't know if I feel proud and confident to wear it today. However, I think England will do the job against Czech Republic. Whether it's going to be a draw or a win, we have yet to see. Scotland today were phenomenal on the ball, and you can tell they wanted it more. They were more hungry on the ball. And Scott McTominay had a really good chance. However, it was offside. Kieran Tierney, as an Arsenal fan, Kieran Tierney was absolutely wonderful, outstanding on the pitch tonight. And I'm surprised he didn't get man of the match. However, talking about the man of the match, Billy Gilmour. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but it was wonderful to see the fight between Mason Mount and Billy Gilmour. It was nice to see those two youngsters battle it out. Big up, Brandon. Hope you're well. This was an absolute stinker, and I hyped up this match all week, ready to go, waiting for the day today, this afternoon, to watch this game, and it ended up being an absolute snooze fest. I thought the second half would turn around and Raheem Sterling would pick up the pace, but instead he was just sloppy, didn't care, didn't seem to want it, and it looked like England were absolutely terrible, didn't give a fuck what was going on tonight. And is this Southgate to blame? Yes, Southgate is a fraud. What happened tonight, we didn't deserve it. And you can tell the difference that Scotland made tonight with Kieran Tierney on the pitch. Kieran Tierney back from injured. He did get a little bit of a knock today. And I thought Harry Kane was going to be top goal scorer of this match, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. This derby was absolutely disappointing. I agree with you, Drexler. I hope you're well, Antonio. And yes, it was an absolutely disaster performance. Cashel, thank you for tuning in. Casper, sorry, I'll try to be more language appropriate. And I agree with this comment, Southgate out. And I would even bring Arsene Wenger on the job. And I know Arsene Wenger would take this England squad and bring us into the finals, a final we deserve to bring football home. Right now, after this performance, I think the only thing that's going to come home is England fans like me are tears of misery, because this performance today doesn't cut it. Jamie, the score was 0-0. It was absolutely disastrous. Jadon Sancho didn't start. Ben White wasn't even in the team sheet. As Arsenal fans, some of us deluded Arsenal fans are saying Ben White didn't play because he went to an Arsenal medical at the Colony. But who knows? Jadon Sancho should have started. Thank you so much, Pengu, for tuning in. Guys, if you're playing FPL in terms of fantasy and Euros fantasy, do check out FPL Penguin and join. I think the league is closed now. However, he will be doing a new league with the FPL Game Week for the upcoming FPL season, and I will be doing a lot more FPL content on my channel. I haven't gone on this live for a long time, so thank you everybody for tuning in. I think Graham Potter would do a decent job, not gonna lie. Graham Potter has tactics that Southgate lacks. Hi Kobe, thank you for tuning in. Absolutely disappointing performance from England. And you would think with the fans at the stadium and us playing at home, we would turn up and put on a massive performance tonight. We didn't turn up. It was an absolute disastrous performance. I predicted a 1-1 draw. However, this was just shit. We looked like we had nothing to play for, and we looked like we had no ambition on the pitch. Substitutions were made too late. Why bring on Rashford? It was questionable. Why take off Foden? Why didn't Jadon Sancho start? Yet again, Sancho did not see a single ounce of grass on that pitch tonight. Casper says, Southgate taking his mask off, Ollie and Arteta's love child. Something with the Southgate love child thing is this whole Raheem Sterling deal. Raheem Sterling should have been subbed off. However, he kept him on for 90 minutes of football. You can clearly tell that Raheem Sterling is Southgate's favorite, and that's why he stayed on. In terms of players who performed well today for England, I have to give credit to Stones. Stones did well and looked like he was going to score. However, we didn't take our chances and we didn't bag them in when we should have. Mason Mount had a good performance today. However, Sterling and Kane were absolutely woeful tonight. And I don't know about Czech Republic, how we're going to line up. Hopefully he changes things around and we see Jadon Sancho on that team sheet, as well as Jackie Boy, Jack Grealish starting on the pitch. I really want to see Jack Grealish. He has that creativity. And as I always say, he'll walk into any Premier League squad at any point of day. And you can't question me on that. Evening, Mike. I hope you're well. He says, evening, Melina. Why does Gareth Southgate keep on playing Sterling and Kane when they are both out of form? Yes. And in terms of substitutions, why did you bring on Rashford when you needed a goal scorer, more creativity on the pitch? You should have been put on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but instead you bring on Marcus Rashford. Absolutely ridiculous substitutions made. Ben Chilwell, I hope you're well, mate. And of course, you're happy that Scotland parked the bus and they didn't get the battering that we thought would happen. Kieran, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're well. He said Harry Kane has done nothing in our first two games. Personally, to me, it felt like Harry Kane was playing out way too deep and looked like he didn't even want to be there. Big up Seamus. I hope you're well. And big up Unkit. I saw your comment above. So I'm very disappointed from the performance today. I expected a lot more going into the game tonight. Earlier on, I was on Speedly TV, Stephen's channel, saying that this is going to be a battering for Scotland. However, it looks like Scotland put on a good performance. And honestly, they were the better half in the second half as well. Amkit says, Grealish is the closest to Hazard for me. As a Chelsea fan, I still say that. Wow, that's a bit harsh. Casper says, Rashford is a goal scorer. He's not going to create chances, but he's half injured and shouldn't be there in the first place. Yeah, he's injured and still played him. Should have brought on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but Gareth Southgate is not going to get us far. And I don't think this, as much as I'd love to say it's coming home, football's coming home. Realistically speaking, I don't think it's coming home. I really don't think we're going to make it past that round of 16. Hi, Gooner Gamer TV. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. And great watch along you done earlier. Sorry about the trolls in your chat. Just do your best to tune out the negativity and keep doing what you do best, mate. You're a great content creator. Big up Mike Green. Congratulations on getting monetized. Hopefully you're doing well. And I know you're buzzing because you can't stand England because you're a Wales fan. Wales have actually surprised me. They've done well. Tomorrow's game, Portugal-Germany, is going to be a really great performance and a really great game. I said that about England versus Scotland, but it ended up being a disaster class and an embarrassing performance. England were obviously outclassed on the pitch today. Passes to the back made me home. I don't understand what that means, Drexler. Wales always do well in Euros. Yeah, they turned up. They did turn up in their last performance. You have to give them credit when and where it's due. Congratulations, Mike, on that. That's really, really good. And evening, Lewis, I hope you're well. Evening, Kazu, I hope you're well. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. If you haven't already, do make sure to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts of the game. Faz, I hope you're well. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's the first time I'm seeing all of you guys here. Thanks so much for your support recently. I've recently passed that 1.5K subscribers mark, and I am working my way towards monetization on my channel with my watch hours. So trying to bring out content with the Euros. I'll be doing match reactions for the England games only, just because I'm a massive England fan. So even if England get knocked out and go home in the round of 16, I'll still be backing England all the way. You know, I did like the German squad. I did support Germany's squad. However, I'm tired of seeing Germany win, and I'm happy that, you know, they're not doing as well as we expected. Although, you know, tomorrow, let's see what happens. Scotland played well. Yes, Gunnar Gamer TV, the much deserved for them. They really showed passion on the pitch, and I think we sat back and didn't show any ambition whatsoever. Seamus says Southgate's tactics are too negative, no creativity, and he has so many creative players at his disposal. Yeah, and that's absolutely diabolical when you have that much talent with Jadon Sancho, Jack Grealish, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Phil Foden, Chilwell, players that are not even getting a start, like Sancho and Grealish. It's really starting to piss me off. And, you know, if England get knocked out in the group stages, I don't want to say this because I really hope it doesn't happen, but if England were to get knocked out in the group stages, I hope that they would finally sack Southgate. Southgate did get England far last time into the semifinals, but we did get knocked out. Let's see this time how far we go. Draxler, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you for your support, mate. Hopefully England do well. Mike says, if football is coming home, Gareth Southgate has currently taken a wrong turn, or the satellite navigation has stopped working. Yeah, I don't know. Like Croatia, when we played Croatia, you know, we played well. However, Croatia were not the Croatia that we expected. And Croatia was not the Croatian side that we've seen in the World Cup. They didn't look like the midfield battle that we were once worried for, we were once scared for. Declan Rice had an awful game today. I agree. Mike says, I don't understand why we played two defensive midfielders. Why does he persist on playing both Rice and Calvin Phillips when we are playing on home turf? Yes, and unfortunately, only Gareth Southgate can answer that question. Declan Rice did not have a good performance today, and I don't know what Manchester United see in him in wanting to sign him. He's good in the Premier League, but when it comes to this competition like this, he didn't turn up, and he hasn't turned up for me so far. Ryan, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. He says England have to beat Czech Republic. Even a draw will send England through to the last 16. Yes, so if England beat Czech Republic, or if we draw, we will make it through to the round of 16. However, if we have to play Portugal or that group, we are screwed, and I don't see us making it farther. Hopefully, we make it to the quarterfinals. I would like to see England make it all the way through. In my predictions video, if you guys haven't seen that already, take a step back and do check out my predictions video. Unfortunately, I said that Turkey would be dark horses and surprise us, but boy, did they surprise us with Turkish delight. And it didn't seem like they were the first team to get knocked out, which I didn't predict at all. And I think most of us predicted Turkey to be dark horses. Abdul, thank you for tuning in, mate. And Casper, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in and your support. John, hope you're well. I know you're a Scotland fan, and I know you're probably happy with the result today and the 1 point. Come on, Libya tomorrow. I think that's for the yeah, they're in Africa. They're not playing, mate. The Copa America is on later tonight. So that's going to be a good watch today, as well as the basketball. Atlanta are playing Philadelphia. I'm going to do some basketball coverage on here. It's just personal preference, but I think most of you guys are football fans, so I try to focus on football content. But as you know, I tend to do random streams and tend to sort of mix up the content that I do so that non-football fans can also enjoy my channel and enjoy the content that I do. Antonio says some matches have been predictable, others have been wild. Yeah. I really agree with that. Some matches we didn't expect. In terms of the game earlier today, Czech Republic performance today, that penalty should have never been given. That was never a penalty today. And I think they shouldn't have got that. That was never a penalty, unfortunately, with VAR. And the VAR system is really good. It's just the officiating and the officials using it are incompetent, in my opinion. And that was never a penalty. Big up Football Daily Talk. Thank you for tuning in. And big up Static. Static says, hey, buddy, it's time for Calvert-Lewin to start against Czech Republic, as well as Sancho and Grealish. Southgate is a disgrace. Great live stream, and see you next time. Yes, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, I do want to see Calvert-Lewin to get a start, as well as Jadon Sancho and Jack Grealish. I don't know what more we have to do. It's either Jadon Sancho and Jack Grealish have inappropriate pictures of Sir Gareth Southgate or something that's holding him back. I really don't know what to do anymore, and I'm really disappointed with his performance tonight. I was actually pissed off at the second half. It seems like we were worse in the second half than we were in the first half in terms of not pocketing our chances and just playing sloppy football. Raheem Sterling was awful tonight, absolutely woeful. Mike Green, you're only happy because you're a Wales fan and you don't want England to win. I respect that. I know there's a lot of Scottish people, my friends and my supporters in here as well. So I know you guys are happy. At the end of the day, it is football. So club rivalries do go aside. Harry Kane is still a world-class player, and I'm not gonna deny that, even though he's a Spurs player. But in England international tournaments, he didn't turn up, and he hasn't turned up. The Scotland fans were absolutely incredible tonight at Wembley. They really showed passion and desire and ambition on the pitch. And the fans, that atmosphere was incredible. Tomorrow, Portugal's game tomorrow. Let's see how well they do. Portugal's team is absolutely incredible. Portugal-Germany is going to be great for FPL-wise. Portugal's midfield, they really have great players. And they're going to be playing in Germany. So they're playing away. Let's see if Germany can turn it around. And if Germany lose tomorrow, it's going to be embarrassing for them. Seamus says, I'm Irish. I was definitely a Scotland fan tonight. Yes, a lot of my Irish friends are really pissed off on why I'm supporting England. But the reason I'm supporting England is because I have a lot of family there, a lot of friends there, and I just like the team overall. I've liked them for a long time, and I am going to back them, similar to how I'll always back Arsenal, even if we got relegated. Hopefully that never happens. I don't want to see Arsenal relegated, but I would always back Arsenal through the death of me and beyond that. Hi, Nihal. I hope so much for tuning in. Yeah, so we have all this talent in that squad. Names like Jadon Sancho, Jack Grealish, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Phil Foden, Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw, Kieran Trippier, Reece James, Mason Mount, Money Mace, and we have no results whatsoever. And the performance today proves that the squad that we have is absolutely full of talent, but Southgate is nothing short of incompetent. And you know what? Against Czech Republic, will we do the job? I think we will, but I think it won't be easy. It won't be as easy as we expect. And I think we should not underestimate Czech Republic. They do have good players in their squad. Football Daily Talk says overhyped team. I agree. However, I am going to back them till the end of me. So if they go home, whatever they go home, I will still back them. But Southgate is criminal. And Southgate's tactics are nowhere whatsoever, like dust, nowhere to be found. Mike Green says Wales 3 goals and England 1 goal. I know, you're right. It's shameful. Even North Macedonia have scored more goals than England, and that's absolutely embarrassing. That speaks for itself. I am going to open up the lines if anybody wants to join. Just for a quick have your say on the game, feel free to join. I am going to open up the lines. Please be respectful of everyone on the panel and in the chat. So I am going to open up the lines. If anybody wants to join, by all means, feel free. So I will be putting the link in the chat. In terms of sort of my content coming forward, I am going to be doing further Euro coverage, but I will be only focusing on England's games just because I have been busy with work, and most of the time I do go helping out other channels like SVLE TV, with his charity channel. I enjoy going on there, and most of the time you can catch me on there, helping him out. I do like to support other people's channels, as you guys already know. And I'll be doing FPL content as well. I'll be focusing on preseason FPL, as well as, the upcoming season in terms of players targeted and price increases. I will be focusing on that in the upcoming weeks. The fixtures have been announced for Arsenal and for all the Premier League teams. I will be doing a fixtures reaction video in terms of an FPL manager perspective very soon, so sometime next week. As you can tell, I'm trying to do weekly uploads, so make sure to tune in for that. If you haven't already put on the bell notifications, do make sure to do so. And if you like what you hear so far, do make sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Mike Green, a Wales fan. How are you doing, Mike?
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Mate, on the vodka, on the Fosters, getting absolutely.
Oh my god,
yeah. Loving it. Oh wait, I will turn my camera on. You're not just gonna see some random thing. I'm just sorting myself out.
No, it's okay. I know. And you know what? Wales have 3 goals while we have 1. Absolutely embarrassing.
North Macedonia have 2 whilst.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. North Macedonia are putting us in our place. Overhyped England squad. But you know what? We have all that talent, but under Sir Gareth Southgate, we are not going to go anywhere.
I'm sorry, Mel. I respect you a lot. I really do. But it's coming.
Oh my god!
It's coming up. It's coming. Football's coming.
I can't even say anything. I'm an Arsenal fan, and then I'm an England fan. It's like
Wales got the same amount of points as England with a better goal difference. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I know. Some people have it on Wales to actually win the Euros. Other than you and Wales fans, but some people actually have it on them. But I hope that doesn't happen. I won't hear the end of that if that happens.
Oh no, you won't. You really won't.
That'll be like the next 5 years. I'll hear about that. Odegaard says it's coming to Belgium or France. France have a very good squad. However, will they make it that far is questionable. A lot of people are easily predicting France in the finals. I think France will go to the finals, but Mike says it off the bat. Wales will go further than England. Wow.
Well, we could get Finland in the last 16, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And then that's basically.
And that's an easy fixture.
No disrespect to Finland, but
that's an easy fixture. Let's be honest here. That's an easy fixture.
And you've got France, Jimmy, or Portugal.
Yeah, and if we get Portugal, they're gonna tear us a new one. Germany, I don't think so. But Portugal, I think they'll tear us a new one. Seamus says it's coming to Portugal, I hope, because I have a bet on them.
I have a bet on Italy. I
put a bet today on England to win, and we all know how that happened. So I am not a betting person, and please don't ask me for betting advice. Respect Mike, in terms of the performance today, man of the match, Billy Gilmore, much deserved?
I'm not going to lie. No, yeah. Yeah,
you're thinking of him as Billy Gilmore for Chelsea, right? It's hard to compliment.
I need to get that out of my mind. Yeah, he was man of the match today. He was superb. His first ever major tournament international. To the point where they said to McTominay, you go centre back, so we give Billy Gilmore that. That's just. And
McTominay's chance was offside. That would have been Scotland up right there. Harry Kane missing just that one chance on the ball, absolutely ridiculous. Gone ghost on the pitch. I almost had to call Ghostbusters to find where Harry Kane was.
He was poor again tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know. It looks like he doesn't even want to be there. I don't know what's going on with him. Is it out of form? What's going on with him? Bringing on Marcus Rashford, who's half injured. Yeah, why are you doing that when you have Dominic Calvert-Lewin?
Phil Foden was quality tonight.
Oh, yeah. And why would you take off Phil Foden and keep on Raheem Sterling, who is absolute dog shit on the pitch tonight?
I think the thing was with Southgate. I mean, I don't want to go too in on England because I've got to be a bit respectful. As much as in my heart is saying just come on, rip into England. I kind of don't want to because I do respect you. But maybe if I was on someone else's channel, I'd go deeper in. But I think with Southgate, I mean, playing 2 CDMs against Croatia was understandable. I said that was a good decision. I mean, you've got a midfield of Brozovic, Modric, and Kovacic, who are 3 quality midfielders. And doing that against them worked. Calvin Phillips was phenomenal. on Sunday. He was shit again tonight. No disrespect.
Yeah, he was. I was surprised. He had an awful game tonight.
And I just don't know why he's gone with two central defensive midfilders. Scotland came to Wembley to beat you as well, which was surprised. I thought they'd set up to
and
defend.
There was a lot of pride on the line tonight too, in terms of past history.
They went with two strikers as well. They came to England with two strikers, and I thought, bloody hell, what are they doing? They're going to get annihilated here. And fair play. I mean, Tierney was okay today.
Tierney was brilliant tonight.
Robertson was.
Yes.
Robertson was.
Obviously, Robertson was well. I think McGinn had a poor game tonight. I didn't really see much of him. I don't think he had a good game as much as I expected him to have. And I know I'm speaking in terms of a Scottish fan perspective. McGinn didn't do well today. Robertson, Tierney had a really good game.
I'll tell you someone I really liked. And I think played really well is Grant Hanley. He kept Harry Kane Harry Kane just didn't have nothing in that game, and I really feel for Southgate.
I just want to touch upon this comment. Why isn't Jadon Sancho playing? And as a Man United fan, you Man United fans are still on this. Is this something to do with the Man United transfer? What's going on with that? Jadon Sancho has agreed personal terms since he was in his mother's womb or something, because this has been more than 5-6 years going on, agreed personal terms. I would give Jude Bellingham a chance. That's interesting because Jude Bellingham is a really young player. I don't know. I rate him. However, Jadon Sancho should be the first name on that team sheet, and it seems like Southgate doesn't trust him.
I would say he has to start for me, Jadon Sancho. The question, someone said this on Twitter the other day, the question shouldn't be, does Sancho get into the squad? The question should be, does he start? And I mean, when you're talking best prospects in world football now, not just England, in world football, Sancho is in the top 5 up there with the likes of Haaland and Mbappe.
Yeah.
And for me, why he doesn't get into England's team is beyond me. Sterling is absolutely woeful. He's dreadful. I mean, he scored one goal. He scored 1 goal against Croatia, and he's living off that. But I mean, he should have squared it in 2018 as well. But there we go.
Should start.
I know. Ryan, what did you make of the game tonight?
It was very poor. We didn't like scoring. We should start Grealish over Sterling.
I don't think you would have scored if you're still playing right now, to be honest with you. Still wouldn't score.
Kane hasn't had a poor game.
You're lucky we're on live stream right now.
As soon as you end the stream, I'm gone. I'm doing.
It's not coming home. It's not coming home.
Yes! I know, and that's I named the title of the stream. Is it really coming home? At this point, is it actually coming home? Luca, big up. This is Luca's live.
Yeah, Luca live. Yeah.
Luca, if you want to join, I dropped the link above in the stream. If you want to join and give us your thoughts. I agree with Luca. I think we'll get out in the round of 16.
You'll get through the group.
Probably will.
I think
we'll get through the group stages, but I think round of 16 we'll have to walk and pack it up.
Wait, who are you? I want to see who you'll play. Bear with me. Let me just. So if you win the group,
you'll
play second place in Group F.
So second place is our best option. If
you'll get second place in Group E if you finish second, which is potentially Slovakia.
Yeah, and that would be a good game. We can win. We can beat Slovakia. I'm pretty sure.
Can you? You can beat Scotland.
Well, I hope so.
No, come on. It's Slovakia. Let's be real here.
They beat Poland. And they got beat by Sweden, to be fair. Yeah, but Slovakia.
I think, our best bet is to finish second in the group so that we get Slovakia. If we don't finish second in the group, we'd get Portugal, Germany, and get battered by them.
If you finish third...
We're going to get smashed by Germany or Portugal if we get...
and that's even worse.
If you finish third, you'll either have potentially Spain, or the Netherlands in the last 16.
Yeah, I think Netherlands is going to be hard. So a lot of people are underestimating Netherlands. Spain, I don't know. Spain's not really the same Spain that we're used to.
No, if they finish second, they don't. They play second in Group E, Luca.
Yeah.
If they win the group, they've got.
Seamus says quarterfinals will be as far as England will go. I actually predicted in my predictions video before I seen this performance tonight was England would make it to the finals, but in reality, Portugal would win.
No, I put semis. I think I got the final as France Portugal, and I still think that'll happen. Obviously, unless Wales do it, but I don't think Wales. I mean, if we were to get to the final, I don't think I'll be able to do a watch along for that. But my target of doing a watch along for
Oh my
every
God,
game
Mike! I was
will
just
have to
about to
be-
say, imagine if Wales were at the finals and it's a penalty
I
shootout, and you have
know.
to watch that again, like Man United.
Mike will go crazy.
Watch them bottle it again.
I'll tell you what. No. If I've already said this now, if Wales were to make the final, I'd go to the Cardiff fan park and I'll do a match vlog because I won't be able to do a watch along. Not with because
It'll be too intense. Lucas says England 1-1. I'm guessing that's for England, Czech Republic. I too say if we get a draw, we're through in that group. We'll
not
finish
that
that
bad
group.
to get a draw.
Yeah, we'll still top the group. We'll still be able to go through.
Or Sweden, someone we should beat.
Yeah. Bargav, thank you for tuning in, mate. Says, oh my God, just like the English to lose for an easier path through the knockouts.
They done that in Russia, didn't they? But,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still
let's see how it goes for Czech Republic. For me, I think if we get a draw, we'll be fine. They got a draw today with a stupid penalty that should have never been a penalty.
We lose and then Croatia win or something like that.
Yeah. Ryan, in terms of your prediction, how far do you think England is going to go?
Well, it depends.
Luca, they don't go out. Luca don't. Well, I'll put Luca's comment on the screen in a minute. They won't go out if they lose to Czech Republic. They've got 4 points, and that's basically a third place team. Yeah, I think it's assured now, isn't it? That you're going to get 4.
If we finish third, I think we'll go through.
I think if we finish third or second, we'll go through.
4 points. Yeah. 4 points is going to be enough.
Yes.
Carry on, Ryan. Sorry to interrupt.
Mike says, I think we'll beat Czech Republic narrowly 1-0 win. I'd take a clean sheet.
I said 3-1. I said 3-1 for that.
Oh, wow, you're confident. I am not confident after tonight.
It depends who we get in the round 16. So if we get Germany or Portugal or something like that, then we'll get knocked out. But if we get,
I think you'll beat Germany. I think you'll beat Germany.
No, but if we get Portugal, we are ripped apart.
Cancelo,
Felix, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes.
Imagine Bruno knocks England out.
Oh my God.
What a moment.
Wow.
Please, Bruno. Beautiful man.
Luca's now supporting Italy, I guess, because he's half Italian, so he's got.
Yeah. He's gonna do.
Got another team to wipe his tears away.
Wales will beat them on Sunday.
Forza Italia. Italy have a very strong midfield. Spinazzola, Berardi, Insigne. In terms of FPL wise, those are good players to look out for.
That is unbelievable.
And
go on.
Those of you guys playing FPL, just look out for tomorrow. I'm guessing a lot of you guys are going to captain Ronaldo because of 10 duties. But I think Bruno Fernandes is a good shout as well.
I think Diaz is
Jota is also a good shout. And Diaz
is very good.
Wales versus Italy, that's going to be a good game.
Actually, Luca, it's Italy versus Wales, sorry.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Italy versus Wales. Hopefully Wales get battered. I want to see some. I want to see some.
All right. No. I was
imagine if Italy batter them.
That'll be a good game.
We could literally still go out as well if we get battered. I think.
Get battered by Aaron Ramsey and Gareth Bale. That'd be a good game to watch, though. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's Portugal-Germany. Hopefully it's not as like today. We overhype it and then it ends up being a 0-0 draw.
Portugal and Germany would be a good game.
Don't say that now. Don't say that now.
Yeah, I said that about today, and
Doug, what a man! Doug, what a man! You beautiful man, Doug.
A waste of our evening. Oh, big ups, Doug. Here we go. Here's the Scottish fan in the chat. Doug, he says every England fan needs to say Scotland were the better team and apologize for saying it would be hammering England were terrible. Doug, you weren't here at the start of my video. However, I did admit that Scotland were the better team.
It's not coming.
And I did say it's not coming home, and I did say that Billy Gilmore was much deserved man of the match.
It's not coming.
Hussam, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you haven't already, it would be really appreciated if you don't mind subscribing to This Is Football. It's Hussam's channel. He's on the road to 500 subscribers. And if you want to check out his channel, it would be really appreciated. I was on his halftime and full-time review of this game, getting battered by supporters of Scotland on live stream. So if you guys want to check that out, do feel free to give him a subscribe and show him some support. But honestly, although I'm an England fan and although I'm an Arsenal fan, a massive Arsenal fan, I am not deluded. So I do agree with Doug. Scotland were the much better team. And Ryan, I'm sure you'll agree with me on that. Scotland did deserve this performance and did deserve, they deserve to win tonight. And although it's a draw, we'll take the 1 point and move on. We have no choice but to. But they didn't get the hammering that we thought was going to happen tonight, and they parked the bus at Wembley.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be a battering in this tournament. I think the thing is with football these days, I mean, you look at the only team that sort of on paper were going to get battered, and that was Macedonia. No disrespect, of course, but you know, the lowest ranked team in the competition scraped through in you know, the luckiest path basically via the playoff, like other teams did, of course. But I mean, Macedonia, no one really expected that. And to be fair, they've held their own in their opening 2 games against Austria and Ukraine. Yes, I know the Netherlands is to come, and that could be an absolute battering, but no team will get absolutely battered.
No.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable these days. We didn't think Poland would lose.
Football is a lot closer.
Yeah. Oh, and I did want to mention,
unless you're a Southampton fan.
I do want to mention this, something on live stream is, you know, the whole rivalries aside, football came together for Christian Eriksen, and today he was discharged from hospital. I'm sure you guys have seen the news that Eriksen has been discharged from hospital, and hopefully he gets well soon.
Eriksen.
Hopefully he feels better soon and recovers. My thoughts go out to him and his family.
Please put that till I die.
It was really nice to see football come together to support him and to pray for him and his family in times like that. That's, you know, that's also part of this beautiful game of sport, you know, everybody coming together to support, you know, when things go wrong like that. Thank God he's alive and he's safe. It's really important to get CPR training. I know this is a football stream, but it's really important, like life necessary, to get CPR training so you can actually save someone's life. You know, it doesn't take long to learn, and I think it's a necessary asset to have these days. Doug says everyone played their part tonight. I thought Robertson and James on toast. I said Robertson and Kieran Tierney had a good game tonight.
I think McGinn was a bit iffy.
I didn't think McGinn was as good as a McGinn from the opening game. Didn't really show much for me, and I think he had a sloppy game tonight. Husam's asking, is the top right guy Welsh? Unfortunately, yes, he is, and unfortunately, he is a mate of ours who just recently got monetized on YouTube.
Can I show one thing? I know it's on my channel, but am I allowed to show it? It's on my channel, so if it's
that's fine. Yeah, 4.8K. That's insane. That's really good.
There was loads of Croatia fans like typing Modric, Perisic.
That's really good, mate. I'm happy for you.
What the hell?
Those of you guys who are working towards monetization, I know some of you guys in the chat, most of you guys have a channel. Just keep going with consistency. You guys know I'm always in there supporting. So if you guys are going live, just let me know. I'll be there within my reach when I can.
No, I want to say something as well. Big up to Mel. She was the first ever donator of the
That's
stream,
okay, mate. Happy to help. Luca, I did see your comment. 1 second.
God's sake, Lewis.
Husam says UEFA forcing Denmark to play was disgusting. Yes. And Eriksen, my heart goes out to you. Yeah, I agree. Lewis says only because of me. Lewis had done a raid, I think. Chris, thanks so much for tuning in.
He joins my stream, like he basically does the watch alongs with me, so he's saying I've only got it because of him, because he joins the stream.
Yeah, I've seen him on there. Lewis, big up yourself. Keep going on your channel as well. I know you have 2 channels, so keep doing great and keep up the consistency. I just want to show a comment up here. Something was about Saka. Oh, Saka didn't even make the bench tonight. Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, I was trying to figure out who didn't make the bench. I was looking at
Saka and Ben White, and I think Ben White's coming to Arsenal, so he wasn't on the bench tonight.
No, he's not. Former Newport man, he doesn't want to go there.
Nah, let's see. Let's see what happens. Ryan, I want to ask you something about Harry Kane. Harry Kane tonight. Honest opinion, where was he on the pitch tonight?
Well, all I can say, he was being a quiet game. He wasn't that good tonight. He was poor. Even after him as a Tottenham fan, he was poor.
As a Tottenham fan, you know, this might be a transfer discussion, and yes, you know, I do want to touch upon this as a rivalry. You guys can't even sort out a manager, blood. You have 5 managers leaving, not interested to want to fix up Daniel Levy's mess. Ryan, I'll go easy on you, but I did want to ask. It's looking like Harry Kane to City is going to happen. What are your thoughts on that, mate?
Sorry, Mel. I had to do that. You're going to see it in a minute.
Well, yeah, Man City are going to probably get Kane now. I wouldn't blame him if he goes there. But if he wants to win trophies, then yeah, we'll go then.
And you know what? A lot of Spurs fans have said that. Like, I'm proud of him if he wants to actually win silverware. You know, he has to go to a bigger and better club. And unfortunately, it has to be Man City. They have the money and they're going after him. Hakimi to Chelsea looks like it's not going to happen. Looks like PSG are after Hakimi. That's going to be an interesting fight on, you know, what's going to happen with that. 90 million for Hakimi. Hussam says it looks like Big Sam Allardyce will manage Spurs. Somebody was saying on Twitter that Southgate will come to manage Spurs after the Euros are done.
I don't want Sam Allardyce, mate.
Look at Lewis's comment though. That's mental.
God. Don't want Sam Allardyce as manager.
Cheddar says I wouldn't even play a striker. I would do a false 9 and play Foden there. Wow. That's tough. I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I would go that far. That's really risky. Lewis says Roma are signing Rui Patricio from Fabrizio Romano. Oh wow. Is that really?
Jeez.
Yeah, the Scotland fans were singing Flower of Scotland tonight. I did see that. The atmosphere was really incredible. Those of you in the chat, I will be back here. Whether we win, whether we lose, whether we play like shit, I'll be back here for a match review for the next England performance against Czech Republic.
Did you do one for Czech? Did you do one for Croatia? I didn't get a notification for it, to be honest.
No, I didn't do one. I didn't go live, but I did a pre-recorded one, just about 10 minutes. Quick wrap up. Jose Mourinho doing bits early on. Yeah,
he'll win the league there. It's football's crap.
It's Hussam says they went from Ten Hag to Conte. They got rejected by a guy who wears Batman mask. Now it's an Italian who used to foul people in midfield. Comment of the stream, my guy.
Do you want Rob Page? Do you want Rob Page? Rob Page is going to win Wales the Euros, and then he'll go to Spurs.
But that situation up there at Tottenham needs a lot of fixing up to do. And
I know Arsenal are bad with Arteta, but bloody, at least they could get a manager.
Yeah, jeez. I don't know. Ryan, are you confident you're going to get a manager? Or do you think you're going to be stuck with leaving?
So. I mean, I don't know who we're going to get at the moment.
Ryan Mason,
the managers don't really want to come to us for some reason.
Oh God!
I know, and like, no offense, but that protest didn't even look like a protest, bro. It was like 5 fans there. But this is not a banter show. This is England versus Scotland. Unfortunately, it was a disaster performance. And
have you already done player ratings, or have you done player ratings?
No, I'm not. I'm just doing a quick stream to talk about the game. I don't really want to go into player ratings. Just gonna piss me off even further. I will be back to do England versus Czech Republic, and I will be doing an FPL-related Arsenal fixtures release and my reactions. And yes, it is coming home, but it looks like we're going to be coming home in the quarterfinals. Hopefully we get that far, but it's not coming home to Wales, Mike Green. You're absolutely delusional. It's almost like you dreaming for Jadon Sancho for the last 5 years. Big up everyone in the chat for tuning in, for 43 minutes of giving up your time and tuning in. Thank you so much, everybody on the panel who have joined here today. Guys, if you guys want, can you guys please plug your channel, your platform, and where people can find you? Ryan, I will start with you, mate.
Well, so you could check out my channel. It's called Ryan Spurs Go. I'm a road to 200 subscribers, so I do like England videos and also Tottenham videos as well, with the results and my reactions. Why is Mike shaking his head?
No. I'll explain in a minute. Carry on. Continue to share your channel.
So, yeah, so check it out, and I will keep on making England content. Unless if they get knocked out. Well, I could do other fixtures like France and all those. I could actually do like a Portugal and Germany fixture soon. Maybe I'll upload that. Yeah, so that's all I do, and yeah, that's all you can see about my channel.
And Mike?
First of all, just like the English media, only cover it until England get knocked out. But yeah, The channel is Mike Green. Just recently got monetized, as Mel clearly said earlier on. And yeah, Euro watch times every single day. I'm not, unless Wales get to the final, which is not happening.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
No, we don't get to the final. We're just winning it. But unless Wales get to the final, or further than England.
wish.
Yeah, Lewis, wait till the stream ends. You're gonna have a talk.
Like 2016. But yeah, on the road to 1.2 subscribers. I mean, that stream today basically nearly got me there, so we're nearly there. And yeah, but like Mal said, if any of you are starting your own channel or already got one, then just keep on the grind, because trust me, it is a bloody long, hard grind.
It's a long journey.
The feeling at the end is worth it, though. But yeah.
Aside from all the subscribers and, monetization, just having a community in the chat, and this is like a heart to heart. I hardly do these things. Some of you guys I can't stand, like Hussam, but thank you so much for your support.
Me at the
seriously. The fact that you guys take the time to watch our videos that we create really means a lot. And as content creators on this panel and in the chat, most of you guys are content creators. You guys know how hard it is to make content that you're pleased with and to put it out there. And to get the reactions, to get the support really means a lot. So it's really important to support one another and stay humble, even when you get monetized, like Mike Green is. And I know, there's other people in here who are on the road to monetization, just like myself. However, it's important to stay humble and, have gratitude for other people, and don't forget people who were there for you from the start when you had, little to nothing in terms of subscribers. Numbers don't mean anything at the end of the day. Make sure you take care of your people, and make sure your people take care of you. So I'll end the stream with that. I hope you guys have a lovely day and a lovely rest of your evening. Copa America is on tonight, as well as basketball, if you guys are interested.
Some interesting
please kindly check out the other people in the chat who are on here. If you would like to leave your channels in the chat, I always feel free. You guys know I'm very flexible with that, and I really like to see people supporting one another. Ryan, as a Spurs fan, thank you for having the guts to come on an Arsenal fans channel. Although this was an England versus Scotland stream, thank you for taking the banter and for dishing it back if you could. Too bad that fell on deaf ears, because you can't really say anything. But thank you so much, everybody in the chat, for tuning in. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, and take care of yourself and have a great rest of the day.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.